diys-by-dar. This is a flippin' bunch, America's 250th birthday. So I decided to take the picnic challenge. I bought all these pieces for $10. So let's get into number one, which was this vintage basket I purchased for $5. The handle has a little bit of a problem, but the inside, everything was still wrapped and like new. So that was a win, never used. I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up, which involved a very thorough vacuuming of the inside all the way around. And also, I had to get in the corners real well. I needed to have this cleaned up. And after I did get it vacuumed inside and out, I took some Clorox cleaning wipes, and I am going to go ahead and get this cleaned up as best I can. Then I am going to take and snip off the handles because they're barely hanging on, so they need to go. And I cleaned the rest of that basket up on the outside. Now I have a piece of wire, and this was the best twine that I had to reattach these. I had to kind of put it back behind a big chunk, the wire, and then pull the wire through so I could pull the cord through, which worked out pretty good. Probably could have tied it a bit better, but the handles are going to be on very secure and should not have a problem with wearing out for a very long time. So I'm tying the handles back on, and I'm going to double knot these. Then I am going to take and add some CA glue, some Star-Bond or like a super glue on the knot, so this will not come undone. And there we have it. It is ready to go. Number two flip, which was a little tray, and I am spraying it with some Rust-Oleum primer all the way around, top, bottom, inside, outside in the sun. Always works really great because it dries fast and it dries hard. So once I get this sprayed, I will go ahead and decide how to take and design this tray. And I'm just painting that top ridge, which was a little bit empty. The spray didn't quite go there. Now the back bottom, I am going to use some silk. Silk has primer and a top coat in it. So the bottom will be sealed great. Now some tape around it with some polyacrylic on the seam. Then I'm going to use some Waverly paint to paint this red and blue all the way around. I did have to put 2 coats on just to give a bit better coverage. It still wasn't quite full, but I think for the tray theme, it went quite well with the way that it was. Removing the tape, let's see if that polyacrylic worked. I should get some nice clean lines where I don't have to go back and do any touch up. It's looking pretty good. I'm quite pleased with that. Made it. Now I have to get the inside of this tray. I'm taping it off once again with some frog tape, and I'm going to get that in place. And once again, I'm going to take the polyacrylic and go along the seam line of my tape. So when I pull these off, I have no touch up. I'm going to stick with blue and white right here. So once again, 2 coats of the blue. And when I pull that tape off, it looked great. I need to find the center of this because I am going to add some stars. I just put a little piece of tape in the center to give me an idea where I needed to put my stars with the stencil, and it worked out great. I'm ready to spray this with some matte clear Rust-Oleum spray outside once again. Sprayed the whole thing and even the bottom as well, and we have a finished tray. Number 3, I bought this really cool watermelon bowl for $3.99, and then I figured out why. It had a little chip right there, but I found some really cool light spackling recommended by Dawn from Shabby Meets Bling. It's called One Time. It's really different. It has a different texture to it. It almost feels like powder. And for repairing ceramics, I think this is the way to go. Now I have some Liquitex acrylic medium. I'm going to get that down on my mat with a couple different colors of green. I probably could have used water, but I used the acrylic instead just for a better bond. And I am going to try to match this paint up the best that I can. And with that One Time, it really does soak in, and you have to really let it dry before you add another coat of paint. It kind of just left a little dark ring there, but once I put the top coat on, which was a UV film resin cured in the sun, it was fantastic, other than the color change. So here we have all the items. Let's take a look at all of them and go from there. This was a Flippin' Bunch collaboration for America's 250th birthday. You can find us live every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. YouTube, Facebook at Flippin' Bunch. I want to thank you for watching. If you give me a subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm just a small content creator and I need all the help I can get. Happy birthday, America!